huh, this is a new video style for me, but it does seem interesting. And the title is like, so intriguing, bro. It's like so goated. How Silly Billy saved Friday Night Funkin'. And that's like the realest shit ever. That's like the realest shit. For like the people that were like, they didn't like Friday Night Funkin' or like at least left the community beforehand. You know how Silly Billy just say that shit, you know? It was so crazy that my most popular videos has like 800K. And it was all because of Silly Billy. That's just so good. So good. Everybody loved that. I loved that. So yeah. I saw his video. It was made 5 days ago, so it's pretty recent. By this guy, SDB. And funny enough, his reaction to Silly Billy was also with me. Like, bro, look, he's right here, and I'm over here. That's funny. That's actually kind of cool and kind of funny. But yeah, this dude was the one that created that video. Links and everything. Look, his channel's right here. Follow him. And like this is said, you should subscribe. Like I hold you, you should subscribe. Like can I hold you? Oh man.
Whoa! The mirror breaking?
Oh my god, that was so good! Bro, oh my god, I haven't heard this in a minute. That's so good, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I haven't watched the video, but I kinda know that was the reason this game got saved. But I want to see his stakes and everything.
Is a game I'm sure we've all played or at least heard of at some point in the past 3 years.
Yeah.
At least I would hope so, considering, you know, you clicked on this video. A rhythm game created by Ninja Muffin 99 and the rest of the Funkin' team, consisting of names such as Kawaii Sprite and Phantom Arcade.
I know those names and
for the Ludum Dare 47 Game Jam event, a contest where multiple developers compete by making games from scratch in a set time frame. It instantly became a massive success.
I didn't know that.
Before you knew it, the game was on every corner of the internet, whether that be for its classic references to old Newgrounds material or its massive community spawning hundreds and thousands of brand new
crazy how this blew up.
No matter what you think or thought of the game, one could and still cannot deny its influence on the internet as a whole. As time went on, the game would come to see many different mods, these being to add whatever the modder saw fit. However, unlike most games modding communities, Friday Night Funkin' saw an entirely different approach. Rather than making small modifications to the game itself, people began to make their own engines, which improved upon the game's shortcomings. This, by the way, took rebuilding the entire game from scratch, only using assets and such from the base game. With these new engines, which ran smoother and allowed for better inputs than the original game, people started adding in their own characters, songs, and stories. From what was once just a small rhythm
bombastic,
game, 9 songs,
pretty good.
A whole modding community
Neon one,
dedicated to
Tricky,
being original and creative with whatever they made. First, we had mods like Witty, Sky, Zardy,
I never played Sky. I got good. Amazing.
Faster charts,
amazing.
Harder gameplay,
Tricky,
and of course,
Tricky really made that like the modern game like level up, because that was like the best back then. Like Witty was good. I didn't really like Lo-Fi, and the second one I didn't really like them, but the third one, Bombastic, crazy. I was crazy. Tricky's just way better though.
The obligatory third phase song transformation. These mods continued on to inspire other people to take their own shot at modding. And before you knew it, hundreds and thousands of mods were being pushed out and produced constantly. Some were amazing, and some not so much.
Bro, like
when is that mod
that's so real. Because bro, like some mods, they like I'm not even saying that you all recommend bad mods, but some mods that you all recommend and I play them, I'm like, bro, it's kind of ass. I'm not gonna upload them, but like I'm gonna be like, this is just ass. I'm not gonna upload them. Like, what the hell was that?
Fast and showing no signs of stopping anytime soon. This popularization of mods allowed developers to grow by making OC mods based on their own original characters. Mods like Versus Retrospector and Versus Garcello are two pretty...
Retrospector is a goat. He made retrospective, like the Tabby song, retrospective bombastic, retrospective like Hex, retrospective tricky, and all those songs are in my gym playlist. Like, it's basically like funk and hardstyle combined, plus a bit of fun funking on top of it. So good.
Pretty good examples of this. Mods made by individuals about their own characters, which would send them shooting into popularity.
I never saw that one. What?
Now, this OC mod trend started to die down a bit when a certain mod about a certain evil hedgehog poked its
I'm not saying anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let him talk.
Head out of the ground, pun intended. Sonic.exe, or its second version, changed the way FNF mods were looked at completely. Now, instead of OC mods taking all the fame and popularity, creepypasta mods were now all the rage.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. This phase of FNF, I don't hate it. Come on, bro. Like, after a bit, creepypastas get old, bro. Like, Mars Madness 1, I was okay. Mars Madness 2, though, it's crazy. Sonic, oh my god. So much creepypasta. It's like PB, bro. I love PB mods are like my favorite type of mods. Oh, there's a little too many of them, bro. Like,
soon enough, the modding scene was saturated with them. Even to this day, as a Friday Night Funkin' content creator, I've seen how horror and creepypasta related mods perform much better than any other type or genre of mods. Unfortunately, this is also when the original hype behind Friday Night Funkin' started to die down. Less and less people were talking about it.
And that sucks, bro. This game is amazing.
Into a state of irrelevancy. Of course, the game had always had its community of fans that have stuck with it throughout, such as myself. But with the lack of updates from the base game, the public eye began to shift.
3 years. 3 years, like
interest somewhere else. During this period, Friday Night Funkin' also became more of a game that people would clown on publicly.
Like, I hate that, bro. Like,
audience of children and its not so great size of the community. With all these factors combined, plus the fact that the game was starting.
It's not just that though. Like, I think it's also the over sexualizing of like girlfriend and like a lot of characters. I'm like, bro, like, there's no need for that. Like, I'm not gay or anything. I like seeing like. I don't mind seeing any of those, but come on, bro. Like, don't overdo it. If you overdo it, people are just gonna hate on it because obviously, like, why would you go play a game if it's just for like the fan service? It's like, I don't know if you all get me, but like, don't overstretch the game. Cause I seen a couple of mods and I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I looking at? But yeah, also the kids and shit. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
To become more and more relevant day by day, hope was starting to dwindle for FNF fans and others alike. All they could do was hope that one day, the game would see the same limelight it once had shining on it so brightly.
And it did!
And that's exactly what they got.
Exactly. Oh my, this song, bro. I was not expecting that. Actually, it blew my reactions out of the window, bro. That whole song was amazing. Not just the lyric part, that whole song.
Over a year before the release of Silly Billy, one of the developers of the Sonic.exe mod I talked about earlier, Divide, created a concept for a character named Yourself. Though this rendition of Yourself looked a bit different from how we know him to be today. Rather than towering over
what the fuck is that? I don't want to be that guy. What the fuck is that? Good. So good that we didn't get this one. What the hell is that? Oh, it's probably like a rough draft. What the fuck is that?
BF. This
the face is throwing me off.
Only be a fair bit taller than him, while having some design differences, such as his facial expression resembling more of a blank, smiling stare rather than the gnarly grin we see him with today.
Yeah.
Upon seeing Divide's concept, Saster, a well-known modder and composer who also worked on Sonic.exe, created his own version of the character based on Divide's initial concept.
Okay. See, that one looks better. Obviously, it's not like the full, but it does look like the one that we have. I'm glad that we got that one, bro. This one is like, it's missing the grin, like the little bit of the grand, but it's there.
Guys, editing SDB here. So I just wanted to make a little correction because apparently my dumbass can't read, and in the screenshot here it clearly says that Saster did not draw this version of yourself. It was in fact drawn by Doorknob based off of Divide's sketches.
Okay,
so sorry for that little oversight. And
I got you, man.
This sketch
Don't worry
was
about
done
it.
by Doorknob, not Saster. Okay, back to the video. Bye. Instead of being named yourself, however, this version was given the name Lookalike. Now, Lookalike clearly looks a lot.
Come on now, yourself. Yourself. It's way better than lookalike. Like, oh, look at lookalike. Ew, that doesn't even sound good, bro. But I guess you know what? What am I hitting? It's like a sketch. They're making the ideas now, so why am I hitting?
A lot more similar to the character we now know as himself. The only real difference being
is that grin.
He was apparently supposed to show up in Sonic.exe v3, according to Saster himself, but was most likely not finished due to the mod's cancellation.
Yep.
A couple months after the release of this information regarding Lookalike/yourself in August of 2022, yet another mod was created under the name of Hit Single or Hit Single Reel. The mod itself had many people on its development team, but was mainly directed by Churgny Gurgny, a modder and composer with notable work on mods such as Rodent Rap, Friday Night Crunchin', and of course the song
Friday Night Crunchin' is really good. I like that one.
Initially, the mod didn't really consist of much, until in June of 2023, almost a year after its initial release, an update was released adding the songs Joyous and Darnell Wet Fart.
Yeah, that... when I read that name, I was like, a bit like... Also, Darnell Wet Fart is also a song for like the Darnell mod in weekend, not week 7, like I'm calling it weekend, you know. So yeah, it is all. And the Sonic one is okay.
After that, another update came in early April of 2024, adding the song Fake Baby. At this point, it seemed that the mod was getting updated on an annual basis.
I don't really like
this chain would soon find a disruption in the form of an update just under a month after the release of Fake Baby. This update released on April 29th, 2024, and would, of course, become known as the Silly Billy Update. Added within this update was just one song.
One song is all they needed, man. Let's pray. Let's pray. We pray for the gods, bro. And the gods gave us this masterpiece. It sadly took one of our best creators, but that sucks. Like, Divine, rest in peace, man. But your creation was a success.
Though almost instantly upon its release, the song began to explode in popularity. And when I say explode, I mean explode.
Yeah, it went crazy.
Videos, TikToks, tweets coming from left and right praising it. Old fans of the game, and even those who had never heard of or just never played the game to begin with, became enamored with the mod, just as those who had been sticking around with the game for the past 3 years of its life. Views poured into reaction videos, gameplay videos, analysis videos, guitar covers, lyrical covers, fan art, compilations, and
whoa, I'm there.
Analysis videos, guitar covers, lyrical covers, fan art, compilations.
See, I am there. See, I told y'all. We go way back, even if we don't even know each other. We go way back, you know.
Things are really starting to look up for Friday Night Funkin' fans, along with the game itself.
Yeah.
But why? Why did Silly Billy, of all mods, blow up so much?
I can tell you that in one word. Lyrics.
What did this mod have that others didn't? And how did it prevent
lyrics
from sinking
and how
into
good they are?
Well, before I can answer those questions for you, if you would kindly take a moment to consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel,
do it.
Really.
You know what? I'm gonna do it with y'all. Follow me. Boom. If you're watching this video, put that full screen off. Like that video. You know what? Where's subscribe? I don't know what's subscribe button. Oh, you're right here. Subscribe to that bitch.
Appreciate it. I've been doing Friday Night Funkin' content for a while now, though this is my first time doing any type of content in this type of format, or questions at hand. Why did Silly Billy blow up so much, and how exactly did it save Friday Night Funkin'?
It did.
There's a couple reasons for this. First of which would be the fact that the mod isn't based off of any currently existing popular IP or character.
True.
Well, not ones outside of FNF at least.
Yeah.
The fact is that the mod scene as of the past year or two, as I mentioned earlier, has been flooded by mods relating to creepypastas about popular and titular characters.
Bro, I'm not gonna be that guy, but like, come on, bro. It's like overused. I'm gonna play them if they're good because honestly, if you put a lot of work in something, even if it's overused, it's gonna be good because you put your heart and soul into it. So it's gonna be good. And I'm gonna play them, but come on. Not like we get off the horror, bro. It's a little too.
Such as Sonic, Mario, Cartoon Cat, Mouse.avi, and
I love all
others.
those mods, by the way. All of them I
These
love.
mods aren't inherently bad.
Nope.
In fact, most are quite good from my experience.
Yeah, that's insanely
they still
good.
highlight a problem in the community regarding how many of them are constantly pushed out, overshadowing other mods that may not be horror related, but are still damn good mods worthy of attention and praise. Sure, while they may do well, there's such an overabundance of them that the market gets quite flooded. And I'm not saying that all of them are to take advantage of this either, though it's undeniable that they do make up what is mainly popular amongst FNF
exactly,
fans, especially Sonic.exe.
Oh, bro, Sonic gotta get deleted, bro. Get deleted, bro.
Takes the idea of horror into account, but instead of using other IP or popular characters, it uses the main character of the game itself, BF, to throw its horror aspects onto. Though this has been done before with versions of Faker BF and whatnot,
what the fuck is that?
The design of your
I've never seen it in my life. It's just a dark BF. Oh my fuck.
Yourself is much more well put together.
Yeah, it looks way cooler.
Rendition of horror BF seen in the past, in my opinion at least.
Yeah.
The face and design of yourself not only play into the familiarity aspect of it being BF, which already catches the eyes of some.
Yeah.
But also the overall design of yourself and differences between him and BF are just enough to be familiar, but also intriguing. The creepy smile, ragged clothes, and of course height difference between the two. This alone is enough to most likely catch the viewer's attention, using what is familiar to them, but also leaving them wanting to know more about this strange BF lookalike, using both its subtle and more recognizable differences at a first glance.
All true, like he said it perfectly, bro. And that's why I'm surprised that he said it's in my first video like this. It's kind of crazy.
The second reason is a quick one, but also important. That of course being the fact that it's a horror mod in general. As I stated earlier plenty of times, through my time in being a Friday Night Funkin' content creator, I've noticed patterns where two mods of the same IP could both be released, one with horror elements and one without. However, the one with horror elements will almost always outdo the one that sticks to more of a non-horror related genre, both in views and downloads. This definitely helps Silly Billy as the horror aspect infused into yourself as a character, both through design and
technically
animation.
It is horror, but
get that horror mod advantage that so many previous
horror mod advantage.
Another great reason the mod is so popular is due to the character backstory given.
Oh,
true. Most mods either don't have a story at all, or have one that is simply shown through the gameplay itself. However, Silly Billy doesn't exactly follow that typical.
Bro, I didn't even know a story was a thing until like my comment got spammed with like, oh, the red thing with when BF does the lyrics. I didn't even know that until like my comments like spam. I was like, what are you all talking about? And then I noticed. Yeah, I noticed a flash.
FNF mod trope. Instead, the story behind Silly Billy is not shown through the gameplay or visuals explicitly, though glimpses and hints as to what and who yourself is can be caught if one is paying close enough attention. Of course, there are theories and speculations as to the finer details of yourself as a character, but the main story behind yourself goes as follows. His version of GF, or herself, died in some tragic accident which led BF, or yourself, to go insane due to not being able to cope with losing her. As a result, he is left his body clothes to wear out and decay, hence his appearance. His height, on the other hand, is not an abnormality at all. In fact, this is BF's actual canonical height. So while it may have been a point of interest that people are drawn to, this is simply just how tall BF actually is. Also, regarding GF or herself from yourself's universe, she is actually visible as a bright red glow or shadow behind yourself during the lyric cutscene. A point that a lot of people were sure to call me out on missing in my reaction to.
Bro, I missed it. Everybody was like, yo, bro, yo, and my comments are flooding. I'm like, bro, chill out. I missed it. My bad, my bad.
The mod, which you can check out in the top right corner of the screen right now.
You should check it out too.
Speaking of the cutscene, this brings me to my final point as to why Silly Billy became as popular as we find it to be today. The sheer amount of effort that went into this mod is insane, obviously. The intro cutscene where yourself hits BF in the face with a microphone and walks out from the mirror, the overall visuals throughout the song, sprites,
he's about to say it.
UI, all of it.
He's about to say it. That thing that I said, he's about to say it too. Lyrics!
banger instrumental and vocals combined to make this masterpiece of a song. It's all so special. However, one cannot deny what truly made Silly Billy into the FNF mod icon that it is today.
But it is true though. It is true. It is. So good, bro. Boy, that is so chef's kiss.
When this cutscene hit the internet,
you blew everything up.
Drawn to it. FNF fans, non-FNF fans, FNF haters, people who had no idea what the game was in the first place, all around the internet people came to see the amazing animation and lyrical performance put on display. People from all around praised how amazing and beautiful the performance itself was.
Beautiful.
People went out of their way to post it everywhere they could. Made reaction and gameplay videos further praising it. Made edits of it on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Referenced and compared it to other properties.
Yeah, purple. Purple is like the most thing.
Every video or post they could find about how the lyrics yourself sings are referencing how Divide passed away in his sleep. Even though this is entirely untrue.
I was like,
this information has never been confirmed by anyone who knew Divide.
I'm not gonna say anything. I literally was like, in my comments were saying like, oh, it lives to. I'm like, bro, for real, I don't know anything, bro. I'm just a player, you know. I love that and I reacted, but I don't know what's going on in the backstory.
Nor has any information regarding Divide's reason for passing been shared publicly, nor does it need to be shared. Stop spreading misinformation about people you have no connection to or knowledge about for the sake of some internet points. It's not that hard to be respectful and fact check what you say. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, this lyric cutscene had just about everything anyone could have asked for. Incredibly smooth and fluid animation, powerful lyrics referencing yourself's struggle with herself's passing performed by none other than Turgany, a powerful instrumental that still gives me goosebumps upon hearing it to this day. There was so much pure talent in all of its aspects, and people definitely took notice. This, along with other reasons I've mentioned, pushed yourself and Silly Billy as a whole to crazy heights. Heights that FNF fans haven't seen in forever now.
In like 3 years.
This, the Weekend 1 update for the base game dropped.
That's so lucky. That's insane.
Update for Silly Billy.
Insane luck.
So with both Silly Billy and this combined, Friday Night Funkin' was suddenly made relevant again.
No.
Though funnily enough, I do believe that the Silly Billy update had an even bigger impact on the main
exactly. It was better than the week 8, bro.
Just goes to show how fascinated people were with this amazing work of art presented to them. It also goes to show a true rule of thumb for making a Friday Night Funkin' mod. If you put hard work and dedication into a Friday Night Funkin' mod, and truly do give it your all, you'll get back what you deserve. As long as it's horror related, a creepypasta has a big name backing it, or has anything to do with Sonic or Among Us. People who had dropped the game at some point began to return and see all of the new things the community has created since they left. Even one of the official developers behind Friday Night Funkin', Phantom Arcade, released his thoughts on Silly Billy during one of his streams.
The last mod I checked out, I was looking at Silly Billy. I wasn't playing it, but I checked it out. I guess that's called Hit Single, and Silly Billy's a song from it.
Yep.
But of course I saw all that. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
We launched the game after like the most mega fucking huge ass mod in like forever comes out. Alex, I saw that popping off, and I watched the video of it. I was like, "This is sick," and then I was like, "Yo, they don't." I was like, "They don't even know. They don't even know." That was very cool. I feel like it got to be completely devoid of our own stuff. It just kind of got to be a cool back-to-back, double whammy of FNF.
It was crazy.
It's quite awe-inspiring to see how far one small idea can go to become something that reignites a fire in a community which was once slowly burning out into irrelevance. An idea created by a super awesome and talented person that I'm so glad can be fully recognized and get the attention it deserves. So thank you, Divide, for providing the single character who would save Friday Night Funkin'. And thank you, the viewer, for taking the time to listen to my thoughts on this topic. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe so I can know that you guys want to see more content like this in the future. It was honestly a lot of fun to do research for this video and learn the true origins of this character. So I hope you all enjoyed hearing me talk about it. I actually already have a couple similar style videos on some similar and different topics coming up. One I'm almost done scripting actually. So I'll hope to see you guys in the next video.
You heard the man. You like him? Go check it out. SDM. Oh my god. SDB. Check him out because this video was so good. It was his first try at it. That was crazy. Yeah, if you want to check more content of like this format, yo, you know where to check it out. Is the your man. Also, if you like my video, you will like subscribe. Subscribe to both of us because he's the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. See you next one. Peace.